The first sign wasn't a laser. It wasn't a meteor. It wasn't even visible. It was gravity. Dr. Elena Ramirez at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory noticed it first. The moon twitched. Just a fraction of a millimeter deviation in orbit, nothing that would trigger panic, nothing visible to telescopes. But Elena had spent her life studying gravitational anomalies. She trusted numbers more than people, and the numbers were screaming. "Run the simulation again," she said quietly. Her assistant blinked. "That's the third time." Fourth. The screen rendered the orbital models again. Earth, moon, satellites, all stable. Then, a distortion, as if something invisible and massive had folded space just beyond lunar orbit. Elena's breath caught. "That's not natural," she whispered. 2 hours later, NORAD detected it. 1 hour after that, every major power on Earth was watching. And then, the sky opened. The arrival. It appeared at 0217 UTC. A circle formed in the darkness above the Atlantic Ocean. Not a ship, not metal, not solid. A wound in space. Stars bent inward, clouds spiraled toward it, the ocean beneath it began to churn. From the center emerged something colossal. A structure shaped like a twisting halo, miles across, glowing with shifting bioluminescent patterns. No visible engines, no exhaust, no weapons, just impossible geometry. Commander Marcus Hale aboard the International Space Station was the closest human being to it. He stared through reinforced glass. "Houston," he said, voice steady but tight, "we have contact." The alien object drifted silently into Earth orbit. It did not attack. It did not move aggressively. It simply waited. Global fear. The world reacted exactly as you'd expect. Markets crashed, military forces mobilized, fighter jets scrambled. The President of the United States addressed the nation within 3 hours. "We do not yet know the intentions of this extraterrestrial presence, but we stand united. Humanity will face this together." Behind closed doors, panic was less composed. Nuclear submarines repositioned, missile silos entered readiness, satellite targeting systems locked on. But something strange happened. Every weapon system that targeted the alien structure shut down. Not exploded, not hacked in any detectable way. They simply powered off, cleanly, as if obeying a higher command. And then Earth received its first message. The message. It came not through radio, not through digital signal. It arrived in mathematics. Every screen on Earth flickered. Phones, billboards, aircraft displays, laptops. A sequence of prime numbers. Then hydrogen spectral lines. Then a 3D rendering of the solar system. Then a single pulse directed at Earth. Not aggressive, but deliberate. Dr. Elena Ramirez stared at the data feed streaming into JPL. "She's speaking physics," she said. "Is that good?" someone asked. "It means they assume we're intelligent." The alien halo pulsed again. A new signal. This time, coordinates, pointing to Earth's orbit, then pointing to deep space, then pointing back to Earth. Marcus Hale listened to the scientists debate over comms. "They're mapping something," he muttered. "No," Elena said slowly. "They're comparing Earth to something else." The visitors descend. 12 hours later, a smaller craft separated from the massive halo. It resembled a droplet of liquid light. It descended towards the Pacific Ocean. The U.S. Navy carrier group stationed nearby prepared for impact, missiles armed, jets airborne. The alien craft slowed, stopped, hovered 50 meters above the water. Then, from its surface, stepped something impossible. A figure. Tall, slender, semi-translucent. Its body shimmered like shifting glass filled with starlight. No visible mouth, no visible eyes, but bioluminescent pulses traveled across its form. The ocean beneath it calmed. Commander Hale, now inside a re-entry capsule preparing emergency descent, watched the live feed. "First contact," he whispered. The alien raised one limb, and every human being nearby felt it, not in their ears, in their minds. The voice without sound. The sensation was not language, it was emotion, curiosity, fear, hope. Then images flooded collective consciousness across the fleet. A dying star, planets cracked open, a civilization fleeing through space, the massive Halo ship, running for thousands of years. The alien species, calling themselves the Valor, had been refugees. Their star had gone unstable, their home system had been consumed. They had searched galaxy after galaxy for a compatible biosphere. They had found thousands, all destroyed. Not by war, not by plague, but by something else. Entropy weaponized. An ancient force spreading from system to system, accelerating stellar decay. They had come to Earth not to conquer, but to warn. Humanity's choice. Back in Washington, generals debated, what if this is psychological warfare? What if that Halo ship is a delivery system? What if... Dr. Elena Ramirez interrupted. What if they're telling the truth? The alien standing above the Pacific projected another image, a map of the Milky Way, red stars blinking out, a wave moving slowly towards Earth, estimated arrival 200 years. Silence fell across every control room on the planet. Marcus Hale volunteered immediately. "Send me," he said. "Send you where?" NASA asked. "To their ship." The journey beyond. Humanity made a decision no alien civilization had expected. Instead of hiding, instead of attacking, instead of surrendering, they offered help. Within days, a joint international team boarded the Valor Halo structure. Commander Hale, Dr. Elena Ramirez, astrophysicist Dr. Jonathan Price, engineer Amina Brooks. The inside of the Valor vessel defied physics. Gravity shifted softly underfoot. Walls pulsed like living tissue. Energy flowed in visible currents. The Valor explained through shared imagery. The wave-destroying stars was artificial, created by an alien species older than both humanity and Valor, a civilization that believed entropy was sacred, that life disrupted cosmic balance. They sterilized systems to restore purity. The Valor had lost. They had only survived by running, but they had detected something unique about Earth. Human radio emissions, our chaotic creativity, our adaptability, our refusal to stay silent. To the Valor, humans were terrifying because we changed too fast. The human factor. Dr. Price studied the stellar decay models. They're accelerating fusion collapse using gravitational resonance, he said. It's brilliant. Can we stop it? Elena asked. Not with current tech. Amina Brooks ran her hand over a Valor energy conduit. But with theirs? The Valor shared schematics. Humanity saw possibility. Within weeks, global industries retooled. SpaceX, NASA, ESA, ISRO, cooperation on a scale never seen before. The first joint human Valor prototype launched within a year, a gravitational counter-resonance beacon, tested on a distant dying star. It worked. Stellar collapse stabilized. For the first time in thousands of years, the wave paused. The Valor were stunned. You adapt in cycles shorter than your planet's rotation, their shared voice pulsed in awe. Marcus Hale smiled. We call it Tuesday. The enemy reveals itself. Then they arrived. A fleet unlike anything imagined, black spires stretching across space, ships shaped like spears piercing reality. The ancient species, calling themselves the Thren, transmitted a single message. Life is instability. Instability is corruption. Corruption must be erased. They targeted the Valor Halo ship first. Human and Valor forces united. Earth's defense grid activated.